Yeah. Yeah.
I did that last fall. I harvested last fall and I planted those in October. And let me just throw some seeds out there and see what happens.
Yeah.
And look,
Uh-huh.
got some out there. I have a whole bunch of other carrots I actually picked out the day, and that was in a different section. I had different sections. You guys seen four, but I also planted other parts too. Whatever
That's
makes it easier for me to get out the door.
mhm.
Yeah, there's no way I could plant and maintain all that. That would be too much. Because I pretty much do all the work myself. So I
Yeah.
don't have.
Well, for me, for my garden, I got to get out there 5 o'clock in the morning, and then I got to find a way to shower. Then I got to be at my desk job. It's basically 7:30. I have to be there. So, and I can't be
So you're
late.
gardening before work.
Yeah, that's what I have to do. And then when I get home, you know, between doing the Grow Big TV show now and a little time before that, it's very limited time period.
Yeah.
So, and if I have to pay a bill, then I got to go Uber. That's what it comes down to. And I Uber the weekend away. The last 2 days I come home 4 o'clock in the morning. So
The
then
good.
how much?
Oh,
Yeah,
that's,
what did you say, Heather?
It's a busy weekend for you. So.
I'm going to turn
Yeah,
off my
it's like
streaming some other channels today.
yeah, Tina's under a little delay. I think she might have to reboot.
Right.
Yeah, so it's I got a big farm. I got to try to make it easy for myself. I don't like to use the weed tarp, but I have to use the weed tarp to
Yeah.
make it work for
I
me.
I did that out well in my so I got a lot of well,
Let me take Tina. All right.
yeah, it was really staticky, huh? So, but yeah, I've got a lot of areas that I garden in as well, and I do most of my work by myself because my husband works, full time, so he can only pretty much do things in the evenings and on weekends, and so it's kind of a rush when he gets home to do whatever he can. So he basically uses the weed whacker and does a lot of mowing, and then I try to do as much as I can by myself. So
Yeah, my wife can't go out there. She's allergic to bees.
oh,
I mean, she had honeybees sting her, and she's been to the hospital. I mean,
wow.
she has a
Oh,
really bad reaction. So why not? Why not plant 3,000 vegetables out there that bloom?
You need to get her an air conditioned bubble.
That's it. That's all.
yeah.
Give her a
There you
bubble. Get to work.
go.
Arms
Yeah.
out,
So
little plastic gloves or whatever.
her job is actually take care of the pool. So she does all the pool work. So she keeps that nice and clean.
Ooh,
So
that's lovely.
Cool.
yeah.
Hmm.
So that works out really well. Let's see if Tina has a better connection.
Is that
Hello.
better? Is that better?
Yes.
Okay. I was streaming on my TV in 2 different rooms.
Ah,
So
yeah,
I think that was interfering with my internet connection.
you were like a robot.
I was like,
So I'm glad that worked.
Yeah,
All right.
much better.
There we go. What did
So
I miss?
Tina, how was your trip to PA?
Oh, it's always lovely when I get to go up. I have quite a few friends up there. My husband and I do. And I went up because I left my pillow with my friends. I stayed the night up with my friends and I left my pillow there.
uh-oh.
And I have been missing it. And I'm like, I've got to go up. So we went up, did
Yeah.
some shopping, picked up the pillow, and came home. And we'll be back up there next weekend.
I tell you what, mushroom compost is the best.
I just
It is.
picked it up. 5 bags. They're $5 a bag up there. Where I stumbled across a place up there, and I'm like, okay, we're getting some more today.
I'd love to see where they grow these mushrooms to make this mushroom compost.
Yeah.
Like, what does it look like, as it's growing and when they're harvesting it and doing what they need to do. That'd be cool.
Yeah. Well, I was really thankful because my one friend, Steven, he's an Amish farmer, That's where I get my fish emulsion from for my garden, but I have it somewhere around. He always sells this granulated, like, root seedling strengthener type of thing. The first year that I used it, I never staked my pepper plants. And the stake on my pepper plants, I like the stalk itself. I couldn't get over how thick and strong it was. So I was able to grab some of that yesterday to when I'm ready to go. I'm not ready. I mean, I'm in zone 7. I'm down in Virginia. So like Joe, yeah, I can't get outside completely yet. Everything. I did some cold weather crops. So
Right.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for all my brassicas and stuff. I mean, I'm not supposed to plant yet until like 2 weeks from now anyway.
okay.
So everybody thinks spring is spring, time to go out there. No. Uh, we
Well,
had
I mean,
we had freezes in May in New Jersey. I mean, it's
What
been
you
warm the whole winter, but we could still have
It's not
freeze.
time to plant?
what, Gail?
You mean it's not time to plant?
Not here in my zone. I did lettuce and radishes and carrots. But yeah, not yet. I got some more time to get my garden together.
I know. I can see Gail sitting in a lawn chair eating her cherry tomatoes and laughing at us.
Yeah, but I'll be burning up and y'all still be getting nice vegetables when my garden's like burning up in the Texas heat. So there's
That's
that.
I tell you, Gail, what you got to really look into is biochar. Really research it. That's what I'm doing right now because it keeps all the moisture and nutrients right in that one section when you
Okay.
use biochar. So
Okay.
if you could do that and keep the moisture there the whole time and reduce your water in, and it takes care of the heat, and all the microbes can work for your plants.
Mm-hmm.
It's something we really need to look into and research. And you put your biochar and you put your compost that which adds your micros.
Mm-hmm.
You got a lot of good stuff happening for your plant right there.
probably a nice some kind of a mulch, I would think would help as well. I mean,
Anything,
wood might
anything,
be so good because it's so hot. She's got those ants. I don't know.
I got I usually use pine mulch because I'm allergic to cedar. So I was like, well, because I had it in the car, but if you put it on the ground here in Texas, the ants will crawl in it and they'll bite you as you go to get in it, the soil or the pine mulch.
Oh
So I
my.
have to leave it in the car till I'm ready, but I'm waiting for my zucchinis to pop up and then I can put it all around there.
There
So
you
that's
go.
what I use it for
That's
weed
nice.
suppression. So that's my,
biochar will also help with your ants because
Oh,
it's
really?
too grindy and they just don't like that kind of activity there.
yeah,
So
they
when you have
also do not
compost,
like cow manure. I figured out they don't like cow manure. They won't climb in that bag. So if you put cow manure in your beds,
Yeah.
I have noticed my beds are not so. I haven't noticed a lot of ants in my beds this year. I think it's
Oh.
because I started adding that cow manure this year.
Oh, that's
They don't
great.
Add
That's
to-
good. That's good.
Yeah.
so since I've been having limited time, I had this whole game plan in my head. It's
Hey,
unbelievable.
Jamie, welcome in.
It's unbelievable what I have going in my head right now, what I want to do in my yard. Because I have all the resources back there that I need to succeed. I just got to put it all together. But because of the lack of time, I ordered some stuff. So I got this compost biochar.
Oh,
Okay.
cool.
And it has mycorrhizal fungi. Fungi! I'm a fun guy.
Yeah.
And let me say.
The fungi you want, not the one you don't want.
Hey, Dee's at Garden Adventure. Oh, I'm so glad. Tell Us Treasures is here. That's my sister Cher. She's
Oh,
my moderator, and she
got her name
actually
changed.
she's starting a channel.
Oh, that's cool.
So
Congratulations.
yeah,
I have to share one of her videos when she gets one up to me.
I will. I will.
I just dumped a whole bunch of biochar on my desk.
Hey, did y'all hear Indiana Backyard Gardener is doing a seed swap this year?
Somebody shared that. I don't know. Hey, Dee's Garden Adventure, but I there's so much I need to catch up on over the weekend.
I've got most of my stuff planted, but my thought is if it's really cool, I'll make room for it. I could always go buy a pot to put it
Right.
in.
Right.
that's what it's-
or I can use the seed for next
looks-
year.
That looks really healthy and good. Nice and dark and
Yeah,
black.
that's dark.
Yep.
What does it smell like?
nothing. A little earthy, but not too much. It's earthy because of the compost, but the biochar takes all the smell out of it.
Here's the next question. What does it taste like? No, I'm just kidding.
How
You're not
about
going to
you
fool me
try-
there.
That's funny. That's funny. Yeah, I have a great nursery right literally by me, and I usually go and buy their soil and their compost and their leaf mulch and use that. But this year I'm trying to just God bless you, Gail. I'm trying to switch some things up this
Bless
year.
you.
Bless you.
Got that one.
Oh my goodness.
It's that or it got to her.
Oh, maybe it's the sage.
Ooh.
It could be.
Because remember, I was sitting there, I was digging the sage out of the little, so you have the jar. I was digging the little seeds out of the dried pieces. Hi, Jan.
Are you allergic to it? Hey, Jan.
Not that I know of, but
See what you know what Jan posted, which is really awesome because what we do is we over fertilize everything. We're killing the soil by using all that fertilizer. So Jan here, she tested her compost today and it only needs phosphates. So that's pretty good. So
Yeah.
if you guys are doing compost, don't all compost is not created equal. So get that
Right.
tested.
No, it's not.
And that's important.
You know,
So-
I've never tested my soil.
me either.
I just look at it and go, I think it needs a little of this. It's the way I cook, and a little of that, and I think we're good to go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try
That's me.
testing several times like a month, different parts and writing it down. And then maybe as I do that and getting used to what it looks like when I'm testing, then maybe eventually I'll be able to have the all right, I just need to add a little pinch of this and you know,
Hmm.
so that's kind of the goal. We'll see if I can get to it.
Yeah, I
I
learned.
watched, hello, sis. How are you?
Hey, P and J.
Oh,
Hello, Paula and Jason.
Look at we got a lot of people coming in. This is awesome. This is the
Yeah.
crafty side coming on in.
It is. It's very cool.
so
This
I'm
is-
going to be starting my seeds this week because my last frost date is April 30th.
Okay.
Typically it's a little bit too soggy right after that to plant in the ground. And so a lot of people here in Oregon, well, the part I'm in, will tend to plant their plants right away, like the next day, and then they lose their plants too soggy. So you've got 6 to 8 weeks before you're supposed to plant most things. So I'm good,
Yeah. Hey, if you're watching over on my channel, would you guys share this video out and give a thumbs up and chat and talk over there? It helps out a lot. Ask a question if you have a question. I am.
Are you streaming on your channel?
I am. Are you?
You guys can stream too. You guys, it's all good.
Yep.
It's
No,
all
that's
it's all good. So I got this Rapid soil test kit, and I like it. I used this before. It's 40 tests.
Okay.
that's what I have.
And so you could test this. I mean, it's not going to tell you everything with the soil. You need to go to your ag center to get that. And they can range from $20 to $150,
Right.
depending on what you really want to find out. Because
Yeah.
you can't just do one test, one little spot. You really need to test every single. My soil is different in every single section I have.
Yeah. They usually say to take some soil from each area that you grow in and test it that way because it will show you,
Yeah,
what you're low on. So,
right. Or too high and things like
Yeah.
that.
well, I'll
I
tell
have-
you this year, I started my seeds 3 different ways because I'm testing, right? So I started it with that Jiffy seed mix, right? That you always get, right? Then I bought the Miracle Grow one, and then I bought an organic one, and it's an organic potting soil or soil.
Right.
And I'll be honest with you, none of them are doing what they should do.
Yeah.
And I've never had this problem before, and I'm really disappointed that these are. I understand maybe some of my older seeds didn't germinate, but these new seeds that I got from my gardener and stuff, they're not germinating, and I'm not sure exactly why.
Yeah, I mean,
So
I own because the quality of the Jiffy in my area, I don't know if it's everywhere. Last year I was very unimpressed with it, so I mean,
mhm.
I own
Well,
the peat moss and
yeah. And
fertilizer.
I did that too. And this year I did not. I said, let's just let's compare and see the difference,
Yeah,
And,
yeah,
and it's still early enough where I can go and start seeds again. That's not an issue for me, but
right.
just disappointed,
Yeah.
Yeah.
A
Not
lot
that
of
I have, I mean, I have had germination. It's just when you plant 100 and some seeds and you maybe have a third of that, that's disappointing.
very disappointing.
That's yeah.
Yeah.
So we have
The seeds we did in the paper towel, Tina.
Yes.
My pepperoncini peppers are up.
Yeah, actually, thanks for reminding me because I have a whole drawer here. I started seeds last week, and a few maybe started a little sprout. But thanks for reminding me. I need to check those before I forget them again.
Me too.
And that's
So
using
we-
the paper towel method.
So just let you guys know, we have Jimmy Pickles here. Jimmy is in a Hulu video. He's the superstar. Jimmy's a superstar. Yeah,
Hi.
he's in a movie Super Hot. So it's a 10-thing series on Hulu. So welcome in Jimmy Pickles. You guys want to buy hot pepper seeds? He also has the second hottest pepper right now around, and more testing's going through that. But second, he beat the Carolina Reaper with the hottest pepper.
Oh my
In
goodness!
the video. So now, and there's another pepper above Jimmy right now. So thank you, Jimmy, for coming on to the live today. It's good to see you.
Yeah. Hi, nice to meet you, Jimmy.
Mona Did What is here. Who else just came on? And Talos Treasures, welcome in. Vineyard Chicks, Lulu's Treasure Trove, Maritza's Yard and Crafts. There's Mountain Grandma, Jane Doe, and Jane Doe is another great mod. I got some of the greatest mods, and everybody else has been modding this channel, keeping it safe, and that's where it should be.
Absolutely.
And I never really had any problems except for one person trying to do stuff for the last 2 years, but you guys been keeping them in place, so which is good. And a penguin and a chef is here, so welcome to the channel. That is awesome. So there's 81 people at the live right now, so thank you guys for
That's
coming.
awesome.
And
That's really awesome.
we'll see if we could be. Last week, I think we had 121 total last week. So let's see if we could break 121 this week.
Yeah.
Welcome in.
Thumbs up
Christy.
button.
Right.
Share this out for Joe on your community tab to get some more folks in here, guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so let's get into that. Sharon, it's so important to share channels out if you want to grow, because you want to be put in the algorithm. And so the more sharing you do, the people are like, oh man, this must be a really good live. That's what they say. So we're going to share this out to more people because that's how it works. So if you're in a group of friends or you're enjoying a channel, you're enjoying the content. That's the way I look at it as too. You enjoy the content, no matter where you are, share it out. People
Yeah.
put a lot of effort in these channels.
Right.
Share out the lives. It's important.
And a thumbs up.
And hit the thumbs up.
It's free.
Nice comment.
It's free.
And your friends, the same thing. If you have friends here, share them out too. So you're put in a group, share them. I mean, it doesn't take too long to share somebody out. But also watch the commercials, watch the video. You want to share everybody out. Also watch the whole thing or a portion of it, and be truthful about it.
Yeah.
And Kathleen's here from My Alabama Farm Life.
Hi,
Hi.
Hey, Kathleen.
Hey, how are you? So good to see
Good.
everybody here. So I've been lurking a little. I had some butter. I had some milk. I left it out on the counter. I needed to make butter, so I had to go and did that real quick. So I have a little bit of butter.
She just went and made butter in 5 minutes. Okay.
No, it wasn't 5 minutes. It's more like
Good
a
for
half an
you.
hour. But
Now,
yeah,
what's your guys' favorite thing to make in the kitchen?
Salsa.
Of anything. just think of anything. Like, what would you want to? I'm in the kitchen. I'm doing nothing today. What would name something that you really enjoy making? It could be butter. It could be donuts. It could be whatever. It doesn't matter.
Bread.
Ah, that's pretty.
Hmm.
I love making bread.
Enchiladas or lasagna, some like really good hearty meal like that.
I like to watch someone cook a really good meal.
I like a bartender.
There you go.
Watching him pour some drinks is pretty good to me. Haven't had that in a long time.
Oh,
Also,
That's
like a
funny.
nice salad with some good, like lettuce that has like herbal leaves and stuff in it, where you have like all the great things added, like cucumber and tomato and all,
yes.
you know, yum.
Mhm.
I agree
made a
with. I
salad
agree.
today out of my lettuce from the garden, so that was really cool.
Nice. I can't wait to do that.
Mhm.
I wanted to, but all mine bolted. It's like it got really warm. So
Oh,
the
no.
rabbits, that's okay because I go out and I harvest some every day for the rabbits.
Yeah.
So they're
Yeah.
eating it. But I got some really pretty flowers.
So
I can't wait to have that first salad from the garden. You
Yeah.
know, even if it's just going to be the fresh lettuce, I'm okay with that.
mhm.
Yeah. I didn't have, of course, I don't have any tomatoes in the garden yet. I wish the lettuce and tomatoes would come out at the same time.
That
I
would be
know.
fixed.
Fruits in it and some boiled eggs, and it was good.
Yeah.
So when I do my my lettuce, I put them in grow bags. Not a grow bag, a container bag of compost, for example. You know, how you get them in the store. You get those big bags. That's where I. So I have my table. I just put the bag there, add some stuff on top, and plant right there. But the soil's only this thick, so you got to maintain the water. One of my highest videos I ever done, I think I have 78,000 people that watched it. Is
Wow.
that video.
Great.
And that was pretty cool. You see these, and it's still coming. It's done 3 years ago, and it's still going. I've been doing it every year. I did spinach last year, and spinach worked great too. And it's right
Where
outside
you're
my
growing
door.
right in the grow bag, where you're growing right in the potting soil bag, and you
You-
cut
Yep.
cut it out to like a picture frame.
Yep, exactly.
Yep, I've done that too.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Kale. I've grown kale in that before on the front porch during the winter.
Nice. Yeah, kale's a pretty hardy plant that you can keep growing in the cold. But I use the grow bags or however you want, root bags for all my lettuce. That's how I grow all my lettuce, spinach, and that.
For me, I put it on a regular table. It's a regular one of those folding tables.
Now,
And-
as it gets hotter, I'll bring everything inside and I'll grow it on my growing shelves inside where it's cool in the basement. And I'll grow because you can't grow it in the heat here.
Yeah.
Not
You're going to have
lettuce,
to excuse
not
me.
any of
I,
that
I
cool-
need to go put my chickens to bed.
Oh.
Yeah, mine are still out running around, but that's okay.
I'm only 4:30, so I'm still too early.
6:30.
Mm.
Okay, guys, so just hold on with me. We're going to go to the wheel fast.
Ooh.
And the only thing we're going to do is actually, we're not going to do the wheel. Wheels for the bigger prizes. We're just going to give some seeds away really quick. So, I already named 10 winners. And so, I'm going to go to my StreamYard giveaway tool. And let's give away some seeds quick. So,
Good luck,
um,
everybody.
so hashtag Sunday Fun Day. One word. Hashtag Sunday Fun Day.
Jan says,
And Gail, not Gail, Simply Jan never wins. And I don't expect Jan to win today either.
that's because she's already
No
a-
exception.
So yeah, make sure you, for those who are new, make sure you put that hashtag in hashtag Sunday Fun Day
Mhm.
to be entered.
They're starting to roll in. Sunday Fun Day. I think I've heard someone say that before.
So,
Well,
out
I'll be right back. I'm sorry.
of all the years you guys been planting vegetables or flowers, what do you guys have the most experience growing and maintaining?
Tomatoes. I'd have to say tomatoes. That's always the first thing that we put in the ground, and the thing that we work the hardest at growing and keeping. So those tomatoes.
Zucchini.
Yeah, I'd have to say salsa stuff. Zucchini, cucumber, pumpkin. I don't know, lots of stuff.
My
Huh?
my most experience has always been tomatoes. I've been growing tomatoes since I was, 7 years old. So I've been growing them over. Wow, I'm getting really old. I can't even add anymore. That's like 40 years worth of growing. That's 40 some years. Wow, that's crazy. Wow.
That's good. That's experience and knowledge, all that right there.
I started gardening when I was a little young. I was very young because my next door neighbor, my father said, if anybody talks to you, make sure you talk to them back, look them in the eye, because they don't have to talk to you. They're talking to you because they're important to you, so you should be important to them. So my neighbor would come over. He had a farm, and I would always listen to him. He always talked about gardening, and I learned a lot about gardening. And he used cow manure. That was his main source. But you got to see this guy's field was so rich. It was unbelievable. Okay, let's do these draws really quick so we go back to talking. First winner. Could you guys see this on your side, by the way?
Yes.
Okay. Because when I'm on changing here, Greg Bryson's first winner. Congratulations to Greg Bryson.
Yay, Greg, yay.
Woo!
Second winner. Next week.
Oh, I saw Jan.
Ooh.
Rick won.
Yay, Rick.
Oh, yeah.
Hmm.
So Rick got denied seeds last time I sent to him. They sent him a letter and everything because you can't send them. I got to figure out a different way to send Rick seeds because they got problems with the government coming at them.
Oh,
Can't
wow.
receive seeds from U.S. to Australia.
Oh, yeah.
So I got to figure a way around that. Rick
Woo!
Adventures.
Congratulations.
So make sure you guys email me and email me tonight, please. Otherwise, stuff doesn't go out into the next week because I really don't have a chance. So tonight's the night to get everything out, or actually into envelopes and everything. The Educated Natural, awesome!
Yay.
Friends.
Congrats.
Congratulations. It's the Marshmallow Man.
I like that. Congratulations.
Full channel name.
Hmm.
That's awesome. Congratulations, Lewis. 5 more winners. 5 more winners. Adventures with Outdoor Eagle. Congratulations.
Friends.
Adventure of the Mama.
Congratulations. Woo woo.
Last 3 winners for this segment. Disabled and Prepping.
All right.
Woo.
Last two. Barb's Country
Right.
Home.
Yay for Barb.
Congratulations. Oh,
Mike's Chaotic Gardening.
Mike is so lucky.
You know,
Always
whenever
winning
I
stuff.
get called, which doesn't happen very often, I'm always like, what? I'm like, oh.
Yeah, Mike is unbelievable with these contests. It's like, I can't believe he wins like almost every single time.
So he's our competition.
He's blessed.
I've never
then you
won
have-
once on those.
And then you have, Jan here, who's won like only once on a channel in all 5 years.
Oh no.
And Tony Walsh. Tony Walsh is another one. Tony Walsh
Kathleen
won.
won
Like,
Fall Fest last year.
Oh, and I've won quite a few seeds from Joe. I had to stop. It's like no more seeds, no more seeds.
That's funny.
and you guys, it just email 'em. Everybody that won, no matter what. If you won 5, 6,
I
10,
haven't
20
read it.
times, email me. Please email me because I match everything up. So just no matter what, email me. Even if I know your address and I have it, just email me. Do it again because I don't really have the time to search. So when I see it on paper, bam, bam, I just write it. I'm on to the next thing, on to the next thing, on to the next thing. Because
Right.
we usually mail out about 30 things. It's not just 1 or 2 or 3 things. So it's a lot of winners. Hey, What Life is here. Welcome in, Robert Bates, These Garden Adventures. Thank you guys all for coming. There's Huga Homestead. And I'm still laughing with Huga Homestead because when she goes in alive, hey, Higgy,
No.
Higgy's here. I'm like, no, it's not Higgy. Yeah, it's Huga. It's Odom's Homestead is here. Welcome in. There's Serena, Indiana Backyard Gardener. Welcome in, guys. And if I missed anybody, I'm sorry. I just missed you. It happens when you do a lot that really goes fast. So, how about plant diseases? Do you guys actually have you guys researched plant diseases at all? Or are you guys still after all the years I've been doing this, I still have a problem because by the time I walk outside and come to the house, I already forgot what I even looked at. But today,
Take a
you got
picture.
that camera. Bring your phone
Bring your
out
phone.
to the garden so you could actually. And there's apps all over the place that
Yeah.
you could actually find your
Yeah.
plant diseases. So
Yeah,
that's
for sure.
Now, how do you guys research plant diseases, or do you say, "Oh man, I just died. I don't know what happened." On to the
I had a
next.
little something going on with them last year. I know when you have a problem, you're supposed to not leave the plant in there to infect the space for next year. So I did get a few tomatoes, but it wasn't my best tomato year. The year before that, I had tomatoes running out of my ears. So a little something going on. But I pulled all the pieces of all of it out. So I don't think I ever researched it. I just,
Right.
just didn't have a lot of tomatoes. I had some, but not a lot.
Yeah. It's not that I've researched it. It's just that I live with people that have been raising these tomatoes for years on this property. And the important thing for them is rotating those tomatoes. You never plant your tomatoes in the same place twice. You want to move them to a different area. And you can come back after a couple of years, but you have to rotate your tomatoes. And actually a lot of plants. You don't want to grow that same thing in that same spot because it might pick up a disease that it got last year, and then it just carries over into the same year. So, but that's something that I've learned from older people
Okay.
farming this land as long as they have. So rotate. It's very important.
Rotating is important. I usually go to one of my gardening groups that Gary's the main person that I've gone to just type in, and he always has a solution to how to get rid of whatever pest is on your.
And that's
Yeah.
Gary Pilarczyk, by the way. So that's who Tina was referring to, I believe, right? Gary
The
Pilarczyk.
rusted garden.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we're looking. He's probably going to be on a Grow Big TV soon. So we're going to work out a date. So it's going to be good to have Gary on. Welcome in How to Garden and MB Heritage Farms. Good to see you guys. Gary's been also on Garden State Gardener. He did a live here last year, so which is pretty awesome.
Absolutely. He's a wealth of knowledge. I have his book. So
Yes. Yep.
And we're pretty much in the same zone. So yeah.
That's
But-
helpful.
Huh?
That's really helpful.
It is helpful.
Yeah. So I haven't really had any bug issues or disease issues with my plants. The only thing I've had is tomato bottom end rot. back when I first farming, and that's just more or less pretty much just in watering. So besides that, we don't really have like bugs.
A lot of times that happens to your San Marzano peppers, your paste tomatoes. You get the bottomless rot on those. But yeah, between that and calcium, what you're talking about with the water, that's been the biggest issue with bottomless rot.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, the camera is the best thing, or your phone is the best thing for diseases right now. And using an app, I'm like, oh, that's what it is. Identifying insects, another thing, that's very important. Oh, what is this? This good guy, this the bad guy.
Right.
That's very important because, again, I see a bug, a couple seconds, I already have no idea what it looked like. So you get your camera, take it out, then you could research it. That's important. That's good to learn.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember the first time I found a hornworm on my tomato plant. Have you ever found one of those before? And I was like, well, I looked at it, I'm like, what are all these things sticking up, out of this thing? So I took it, I had my glove on and I took it and I threw it. Well, little did I know that when those are like wasp eggs or something. And when they hatch, they actually will kill the hornworm. So I didn't even need to bother it because it would have been killed by these little wasp things. So yeah, but now I know and I look out for them,
I don't have those. I'm so glad. They're creepy.
Well, if you do,
they are creepy, Heather. Yeah.
If you could really find them very easy. You got to find their poop droppings. So you'll notice the leaves all getting eaten. Then you look for the poop droppings and see where you can find them. Then you got to, what you got to do is find a kid in your neighborhood or your kid in the family. Hey, if you can find it, I'll give you $5.
Yeah. Yeah.
And just put it to a different section of the garden. That's not going to get bothered.
Now, are they mostly like an East Coast kind of thing?
No, I think they've been all over the place. Yeah, they're all over.
Just like squash bugs are all over too.
But we don't have them in Oregon.
You don't have squash bugs?
No, we don't have
the hornworm. The hornworm.
Yeah.
Now, one of the best things, what I do between each tomato plant is put basil. First for the pollinators to go around. Second, it smells really good. And ever since I planted it between each tomato plant, I've never had a hornworm since.
So I'm going to do the basil out there. I didn't plant it because I need to add some more of this mushroom soil, but that is my goal, is to put basil with my tomatoes this year.
And that's a great snack. A little sprig of basil and some tomato.
Oh,
Don't forget the mozzarella or the feta cheese with a little olive oil. And
well, that's a little bit more difficult unless you bring a whole container.
I meant as a salad.
I'm walking
through and picking and eating it.
Yeah. Yep.
Now, if you have a small section and you can't rotate anywhere, just make sure you add compost because you want your micros to work. If you have healthy micros in your garden, your rotate, everything's going to be healthy for you.
Yeah.
And just pull out your tomato plants at the end of the year and just add some kind of cover. You want cover. So add your leaves. You should always have something covered on your soil.
Yeah.
So if you guys could do that, that's very beneficial.
Yeah.
So
adding stuff to your soil in the fall when you're done gardening, like the leaves and whatever. Yeah, that's a good idea because then it has all the winter to kind of break down and whatnot into your areas.
Yep.
All the pepper roots, any kind of root, you don't want those insects to go down there and stay there alive all year. That's where they keep coming back. So they go in the ground, they stay in there because they have a little living condition, they can survive. And then, they're there. They're not leaving. So pull those out and
burn them. Burn those.
Last year, some animal got it. I don't know if it was a deer. I don't think it was. I think it was the groundhogs because they've dug underneath and came up and got a hold of my cayenne pepper plant. It was some animal. So one morning when I went out there to go water, I looked at my plant and I took a picture and I'm like, what is all this? I posted it in a group and they're, oh, it looks like an animal threw up. So whatever that was didn't like cayenne peppers and got sick.
Mm.
I had white flies on my cayenne peppers last year.
Did you really, Gail? Oh my.
Oh yeah. I don't have those either.
So
Learning from all you guys about
Heather
all-
in her bugless society over here.
yeah.
You've got to have white flies up there.
Well, not on my property.
Wow. I'm glad you don't.
I don't know. Maybe it's because I do my own composting. I don't know.
white flies are so hard to get at. Once they're in a garden, it's like you can't get rid of them. It seems they just want to pester there, and they love it. It's so hard. You don't want to use 7 and all the other crap, and you're trying to grow healthy food. Why are you putting stuff on it that kills? Just thinking that you're going to eat the stuff that kills insects, it doesn't make sense
They
to me.
only wanted the cayenne peppers, though. They didn't touch anything else.
Oh, that's weird.
I know, and it wasn't even the very beginning of the season. By the time they got to them, I had already harvested a lot of cayenne peppers just off of that one plant.
So, one of the healthiest vegetables you could grow is kale, right? One of the
Mhm.
best, most nutritious. Well, and even included in a great organic section in your store, 92% has stuff on it that you don't want to eat.
No.
92% pesticides, other stuff is on your kale. 92%. So you're telling all these people eat kale, eat kale, eat kale, and what you're doing is eating pesticides and other crap on it.
Junk.
So that's the reason why you want to grow your own.
You might get some potato chips
Might as well.
or a soda.
Maybe you don't.
Wow, that's crazy. It's so crazy. And it's really disheartening, scary to know all that we know. I'm sure most of us know all that about all that stuff, And so I enjoy and I like that we're all like sharing and teaching with each other all these. And I pay attention to your guys' hornworms because who knows? Maybe they'll come over here someday. So now I know.
Between hornworms, Japanese beetles, anybody else have those out there?
Yeah, we have those every year. They tear up my mother-in-law's roses.
Yeah. So
Wow. I have roses and the deer and nothing but
Yeah. Oh no, the deer eat the roses. The beetles, or I think we call them Asian beetles, I think.
yes.
And they're very beautiful, but they start popping out and they eat everything.
Yeah.
So
I have some of those in Oregon, but I haven't seen any so far on my property. So I don't know. I'm always looking. I always notice when there's something odd or misplaced or different or whatever when I'm outside. I'm like an eagle. I'm like, what's that?
Well, that's so funny because I was walking out there and it was a beautiful sunset. I don't know if my pictures are going to do it justice, but it wasn't dusk, but it wasn't dark. It was a little beyond dusk. Does that even make sense? And believe it or not, we need to, I don't know about you, Joe, but it's time to mow the lawn out here. And I heard something in the grass and I jumped because the last thing I want to do is run into a snake out there, right? Because I can't see. Like I couldn't see. It was not, so.
Well, that's another thing. You all have snakes. I don't have
We do.
I have garden snakes and that's it.
yeah, we have copperheads.
So
Yeah.
do we.
I've only seen one the whole entire time I've lived here, so thank God.
Now, in Florida, we had rattlesnakes. Now up here, at least they warned you in Florida with a rattle, but up here, it's like, oh, look, there's a snake that just went past my foot. And it's a
Yeah.
copperhead.
At least you guys don't have anaconda.
No, but Florida, when I lived in Florida, we did. Yeah. My husband one time caught one. It was, if I remember correctly, I think he measured it. And it was 22 feet long, and we were able. He gave it to somebody, gave it away to somebody who raised them. But that thing lived on my back porch for 3 days. It was huge.
No, thank you.
I don't think I'd leave the house.
Exactly.
Well, you couldn't go through the porch out to the back patio because it was in this thing. And my husband loves snakes, and thankfully he loved his children more, and he got rid of all his snakes. But he brought this snake home, and he's like, "Oh, we should keep it. We could build a cage." And I'm like, "No."
I just had to look at the picture, so
That's the things that we dealt with Florida, and I like it here. It's much better. But then, if you guys have heard some of my stories, my mother-in-law swears she saw a cougar in the backyard. So I haven't caught any pictures of it yet. I've got all my cameras up and I haven't caught anything.
a cougar, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
Mountain lion, puma.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, have you guys ever had? 1 second, where is it? Japanese beetles. You guys ever get those?
Yes.
What do they
If
look
you
like?
if hold on, you know what? Let me look it up because a lot of people have this problem. And once I moved into our house here 15 years ago, first thing I did was put down milky spore, and I have never seen a Japanese beetle since.
Milky
Okay.
So-
spore. I'm writing that down.
This is it's called Japanese
Milky
beetles.
spore.
Okay.
Interesting.
And so a lot of people have problems with Japanese beetles, and you never get rid of them.
No.
You buy this stuff; it is expensive, and every 4 feet you walk, you put a little down. Every 4 feet, put a little down, and they just spread, and never had a problem since. Absolutely unbelievable stuff. It's a one-time application. It says, if Jane or Jay Dixon could find the link for that, put that in a link for everybody to check it out. Again, it's very, very expensive. And
That's fine.
What are you giggling about?
The Prepper 101 says, I've seen a Volkswagen Beetle, but never a Japanese beetle. I read that and just chuckled. That's all.
Uh,
Oh.
All right. Well, I've got to go put my chickens away. I'm watching them. I've got 3 that get out and they're walking back and forth in front of the fence. So I got to go let them back in. I'll be back.
Okay.
Yeah.
so
everybody needs to put their garden jokes like "Let us be friends." Go.
Oh, Heather again with "Let us be friends."
Let us be friends. Yes.
That's all I got. And
I don't have any garden jokes.
Oh, and you know what? Serena's here. Serena, I got Serena to say only joke at the end of the chat because Serena jokes the whole chat. Hold on, guys.
Okay.
So this is a Japanese beetle.
Oh,
So that's what the Japanese beetle looks like.
that's kind of interesting.
Here's one. Let us turn up the beat.
You got it.
Wow.
What? What? I just Googled it. I didn't realize there's all these websites for garden jokes.
Oh no! Now you're gonna be.
And my son's dog is like staring at me like, what is your problem?
I'm like, let us be friends. That's all I got.
That's so funny. That's funny.
Indiana Backyard Gardener. Yes, I put it exactly where I was going to plant too. It doesn't do anything. Jay Dixon just put what is milky spore, and so you guys could check out that link. Best, it's I think it's the best thing I ever bought for my garden because that totally wrecks it. It totally destroys everything. So, and Serena actually had she said something here. Hold on. Oh, Food Forest Permaculture is here. Welcome in, Howie. I had squash bugs last year after the Australians died. So, and you know what? Since Howie's here, Howie's a perfect person. If you guys keep on using your layers, and layers, you won't get these insects as bad as you think, because um, you want your food forest. You want everything to just to link together.
Well,
So
maybe why I don't have as many bugs.
exactly, you use your layers.
Mhm.
It's just so important. You can't just garden and expect everything to look perfect. You gotta have life in a garden.
Yeah.
I'd love to hang out with Howie for like a week and just following him around on whatever he does. Because like he knows so many things.
So Mountain Grandma, how to use Milky Spore? It comes like in a powder, and you just put it on the ground. Just throw it on the ground every 4 feet you walk. Walk 4 feet, put it down every 4 feet.
No, stop.
Let me see if there's any other questions. Good to see Tammy. Tammy, prayers out to your family. Hopefully everybody's feeling better every day. Let me see. The Budget Preppers is here.
Hello, Natasha.
Now, what do you do for squash bugs? I ask that question every single person I meet, and nobody really has a direct answer.
My answer is always the same. Plant marigolds with your squash, and that works for me.
And you can grow calendula as well. Does the same thing.
That's my companion plant, and I don't have squash bugs, and I don't have vine borers, and none of that stuff.
And I believe I asked that question to Howie, and he doesn't have that problem. I think it all comes down to is layers. So
I think plant herbs, lots of herbs, different stuff everywhere. You know, that comes back, stuff that, only grows seasonally, herbs.
Okay.
Yeah.
there's
Like-
Jay Dixon.
I
So
really
this-
haven't had to deal with the squash bug though, to be honest, but I don't grow a lot of squash here too. We're not big eaters of it. So
Yeah.
She's back. Hello.
So I think 2 years ago, I grew 48 squash plants, and that was pretty insane. I fed the whole gym. I fed everybody in the neighborhood. I fed, everybody. I had like baseball bats. I had some pictures of it.
I bet people are like, oh gosh, Joe's coming. No, we have enough.
I give them
Joe,
out
I've
in
already
Uber
had
rides.
zucchini bread this week.
Oh,
that's a lot
great.
of, I mean, that's a lot.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and it's fun because when I'm Ubering, you have people coming to your car. You got to make sure you hand them out early, not late, because somebody might hit somebody with the squash.
Now, one
And,
thing you're to do with like your zucchini is cut them in slices and dehydrate them and put them in jars, because you can later ground them and add a third of that powdered zucchini into your regular flour for baking and cooking.
Sounds good.
And they're
That
good
sounds good.
snacks. You can put
I usually.
seasoning.
Sounds good.
So
I
Grow Big
shred
TV.
mine up and put it in the freezer,
That's what I do.
and then add it. I
Yeah.
add it to food when I cook.
I do that.
So on Grow Big TV last week, we had food forest permaculture, and we talked about the Pathway Soil Bank. So we're not talking about all those layers. Go check out Grow Big TV. Check out the interview with Food Forest Permaculture.
Yeah. A good interview.
And that talks like Howie's great. He's such a good guy.
Yeah.
And he teaches ways that just very easy, specific to what you want.
Yeah, it's like pretty down to earth and real. Like you can understand and you can obtain the things that are needed more readily and easily to do what you need to do. With the way he explains things. Anyways, that's what I get.
So, hey, Serena, it's a good time for a joke if you want to put a joke up. So, since I have Indiana backyard joke, so I picked up my paycheck and there was parsley in an envelope. Hey, they were garnishing my wages.
Sorry about that.
And thank
Good
you,
way.
mods. Thank you, mods, for all information. My mods are on it.
They are. They're doing great.
These are from Grow Big TV. They every time I talk about something, it's like they come really well prepared, and or they just have general knowledge, and bam, information's right there where you guys could just
Yeah, they're doing
do your
great.
research.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Let me see.
Everybody hit that thumbs up.
1 second. Jay. Oh, Joe is a squash fairy with wings.
Squash.
I'm still giving out all kinds of greens to my neighbors. Oh, that's awesome, Wanda. There's a meetup. If you guys want to post meetups, again, this is all about sharing, guys. You guys have something to share it out, and mods can promote it. It's all about connecting, and I love people that connect.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're in the first hour. Actually, it's after the first hour. Let's get to the wheel right away.
Ooh,
About
yay.
yarn and stuff like that.
Good luck, everybody.
Good luck, everyone.
So if you leave a comment, you're put on the wheel. We're also going to have members only. We're going to give out seeds from My Gardener starting next week, and Maris Heirloom Seeds. And if you guys use at Maris Heirloom Seeds, if you just use Grow Big, you get 10% off. And at My Gardener, if you use hashtag Grow Big, you get 10% off there too. And plus, if you spend
Nice.
$18 at My Gardener, you get free shipping, and $20 free shipping at Maris Heirloom Seeds. So thank you for those two businesses to help us out. So, and hopefully it helps you guys out at the same time. So first thing we're going to give away, and again, guys, Jan has never really won once in 5 years. Just wanted to point that out. We're going to give away the goat. It's a crochet kit.
Nice.
So put that away. Let me see.
I just saw plant marjoram to keep the squash bugs away.
Yes, I saw that too.
Also, we got a pound of love. This is red.
What is it?
A pound of love.
Okay.
Yarn.
It's
Yeah.
yarn. It's where
Yeah.
crafty. We're giving away to the crafty people in here. And if you don't want yarn or anything, you can always choose seeds. So if you win, you can win seeds. We got a couple of things of this yarn here. That's red too.
Yeah. Nice.
Let's give those a couple away. We're going to give away the Herbal Handbook.
Ooh.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's a
I
nice
like
book. I have it.
You
And-
have that, Gail?
Yeah. Mhm.
and mindful cooking book, which is really cool.
Very nice.
So that'll be your first series of gifts.
All
So
the basic herbs and a recipe and what they're good for. So it's really
That's
cool.
awesome. I like that.
Ooh, look at those. Look at them all flying.
Too.
Oh, I saw like all the I don't know, on the side of the wheel.
I was shuffling. I'm shuffling. So if you are a member, if you're a I'm trying to remember I got both things on my mind now for Grow Big in this channel. If you are a Joseph's Journey member, you're put on 3 times. If you are a Superhero Club member, you're put on 2 times. And you're a Jelly Bean member, you're put on once. If you leave a comment in the registration video, you get put on again. So if you're a Joseph's Journey member, you're on 4 times if you left a comment, which is pretty cool. So I'm shuffled. Okay, first thing we're giving away. Let's give away the goat. So good luck, everyone. You got to be in the chat to win. That's the key, though. If you're not in the chat, you can't win. You only got 5 minutes to claim your prize. And so that's the time
Square.
OM Grammy Square.
Woohoo!
Woohoo! Way to go.
I don't think she is here, but you never know because we always have lurkers. Red Pound of Love.
Mary Fiber Creations.
Congratulations, Mary's Fiber Creations.
Awesome. Congratulations.
So, guys, I can't see it on my end. If they come in the chat and Let me know if they claim it. If you guys win, you got to say, I'm here, I want it, or I want it. And everybody will tell me if you're here. So we got the other red yarn. You get a couple of things of these yarn. So good luck, everyone. I have a whole bunch in the bag. I'm not going to count. I think there's 3 or 4 or 5 in there.
Crafty 333.
I think Terry is here.
Congratulations!
So I'm not sure. We'll find out in a second, but congrats. Mary's Fiber Creations here. So Mary won. So she won.
Congratulations, Mary.
So Mary got the red pound of love. Now we're looking for Terry. Terry Crafty 333. Awesome. So let me know if you guys find them in the chat. But congratulations to Mary. Mary's been with this channel for a long, long time, so that's pretty awesome. Okay, Mindful Cooking Book.
Ooh, 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 ooh. Maybe it'll be Jan.
So good luck. So we're looking for Terry. Here she is. Terry's here. Angela Wright.
Congrats.
So Terry is in the chat. So congratulations to Terry. She is here. And I believe Angela Wright is here too. So I'm not sure. We'll find out in a couple seconds. But congratulations to Angela Wright. You won the Mindful Cooking Book. So if you guys see if Angela comes in, let me know. Okay, the Herbal Handbook. Herbal. This is a really good book. Thank you, Gal, for telling everybody about the book. Herbs are a friend of the physician and a private.
Having fun.
Dawn and Hala having fun.
Yay!
Congrats, Don.
Can you imagine how many people that hear that music that are like dancing?
Yeah.
I don't know. That kind of got me dizzy, moving my head too much.
Yeah.
Okay, so Angela Wright is here.
Oh,
So
awesome. Congratulations.
Angela Wright. And so we just need to know if Dawn and Hala is having fun. I mean, is Dawn and Hala is here? I can't even talk. I'm exhausted, guys. It's been a long weekend.
It's
I got
all right.
Yes.
8 hours sleep in 3 days is not a lot.
No, that's not good, Joe.
If you guys ever hear me talk and I start to mumble like I am now, you guys know I'm just tired. There it is. Dawn and Hala's here. That's awesome.
Yay.
That's
So
wonderful.
we got 4 out of 5 winners. The goat looks like it's going to go back. I don't think Granny Square is here. So congratulations to those winners. And we're going to come back for more prizes here and giving out more seeds. So, which is really cool. We have 106 people total in the chat right now, which is pretty cool.
Awesome.
Wow. Woo-hoo.
It's cool.
So let me just go to some questions. What do you think the most important thing to consider when caring for a garden?
Amending your soil.
Yeah, I'd have to say so too, because you have to put in fertilizer. You have to make up for what your soil lacks. So yeah, I think that's important.
Got to sing to it.
Oh, okay.
Singing
I thought about
helps.
doing that.
The only thing I know is I got to make sure I don't go out on nude gardening day because everything will die.
That's all.
So Joe made this video about 2 years ago where he's not wearing a shirt and you just see this much of him. And he's talking about Naked Gardening Day. just like pass the butter with a completely straight face, and you're just rolling laughing in the video like, oh my gosh, Joe.
I was going to do a video, but I chickened out. I was going to start showing like my foot and then like go up like my cat and be like, just kidding.
Yeah, I got in trouble for that from my wife, by the way. That video. I told you, don't do it again. So for the second year in a row,
That's funny.
people in my school are going to watch that.
That's funny.
I got to find that video. That was great. I got to find that right now. I'm going to see. You guys talk away for a little bit. I got to find that video.
Like Kate Audit said, to me, the most important is being out there, paying attention. Note
True.
what's wrong or right. If it's right, be happy. Yay. If it's wrong, try to figure out what's wrong.
Yeah. Mine kind of falls on the base. Just, you can't just throw a seed in there and think it's going to grow. You have to nurture it and love it. So gardening takes time, and you have to put in that time and work in order to
Yep.
have a garden. That's
Okay.
really important.
Getting a system down on a calendar or a planner in your head of when you're going to water, when you're going to weed, when you're going to, like, what times, what days are you going to be doing those things and
Yeah.
keep it, right?
Yeah, I think a schedule of watering is really good. You have to.
Yeah. Consistency and
The
everything.
consistency, yep. I totally agree.
Do any of you guys make your own compost?
Yes.
Yes.
So I have a trash can full of leaves from last year, and I've been throwing stuff in it. I need to turn it though. So I started doing that.
My chickens have been turning mine for me.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
So,
Gail does.
yep.
Yeah, I have a big plastic bin. Then I have an area of the yard where we compost, and I have a new composting tumbler, which I was hoping it would come with a book, like what all to put in there. But I mean, I kind of know, but
Yeah.
it's bigger than I thought. It's actually 43 gallons.
Oh, wow.
But that compost will need all that time. So that'll probably be actually an investment into next year.
Right.
Right. Yeah. I've been composting for about 15 years, and we do, oh my gosh, I don't know, many, 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 many yards of compost every year. We raise Dexter cows, and so in the summertime we collect cow poop. And then I'm always adding like veggies, and sticks, and plant live plant matter, grass, cardboard, everything, you name it. We have this bucket in the house which we call the chum bucket, which will be like leftover scraps or whatever from dinner, and then so that gets put in there, and just all kinds of stuff,
Yeah.
and turning it and keeping it on a big heap. I kind of like imagine it kind of like a lasagna, so all the layers, and
Right.
just keep doing the layers of all things and adding a little water as you go if it needs some water.
Okay, you guys ready for this?
Yes.
It's funny finding something from a couple of years ago. All right. So this is 2 years ago. Let's check this out.
Sorry. Funny.
Well, welcome to Nude Gardening Day, and this is the closest I'm getting nude. There's no way I'm getting nude. Nobody wants to see a fat old guy outside gardening nude. So what is Nude Gardening Day? It's the first Saturday in May every year. So if we see anybody in the buff, we're just celebrating the day. Let it be. But, you will never see me more than a t-shirt off for a nude gardening day, and I think many people will be very happy for that. Let's share and some tips. So this time of year in early May, some people may be, showing off their carrots or other vegetables or their cabbages in the garden. Penalized or penalized for not gardening on this day. It's the time to show off your garden. You could be either planting your bush tomatoes, or maybe your Peter peppers. Or maybe, you want to grow your German Johnson. Hope you guys getting a good crack out of this. Anyway, protection. Because you don't want your bum to be bummed
Come on.
or your Peter peppers burned. So wear your sunscreen. Also use your backyard. You definitely don't want to gardening in your, buff in the front yard. You don't want your neighbors seeing you. They could be calling the police or something. So make sure you're in a backyard, nobody sees you, and maybe it's great if you go gardening in the buff with your partner. You also want to make sure your garden is nice and clean. So clean up your backyard. You don't want to be pricked by something very sharp out there. So make sure you clean your garden up and get ready for this summer season. Now, even Walt Whitman, I'm going to say a quote from Walt Whitman. Perhaps indeed, he or she to whom the free, exhilarating ecstasy of nakedness in nature has never been eligible, and how many thousands there are that has not really known what purity is, nor what faith of art really is. So, naked gardening has been going on forever. If you're ashamed about it, it's your own body. Appreciate what you have. And another thing for safety is make sure you're not using your hedge trimmer in a nude. Mistakes do happen. And one last thing, make sure you bring props out. So you could bring your flamingo watering can or other added protection. Everybody, this video could be either titillating or very disgusting. But everybody enjoy their day and have fun and enjoy each other and laugh at each other and communicate. Communication's everything. So, everyone, happy Naked Gardening Day. Have a blast. Be safe. Take care. Have fun.
Yeah, you're enough.
That's a tearful moment.
Okay, so let me ask you, after you did that video, what did you tell yourself?
I hope my son's not watching.
Oh my gosh. Boy. Woo.
There's another one in there somewhere.
I
But
can-
now it's I'm matured. I'll have to do another one of those. And after I did that video,
Man, I'm crying.
that's what this channel's for.
got me all teared up, man.
Who does Awesome Wicked Gardening did a video after that,
Yeah, I
And
remember
she-
that one.
and she hit it big after that. After I did my video, hey, it was like it's all about views at the time. What could he do to get more views? And you want to do the same thing as everybody. You want to do something different,
So is
and
that
that's always
a challenge?
that's a challenge. Yeah, everybody got to make Everybody got to make one of those videos this year.
And Gail, you're a part of it.
What? Part of what?
We got to do a Naked Gardening Day collab.
I think should. That would be awesome.
That's going to bring me to tears too after seeing that.
Funny part was when he started cracking himself up while talking. That was funny.
Yeah. Oh my.
Yeah, and if you're like Mike's chaotic gardening, it's a lot colder up north than New Jersey. Got to be careful of that date in certain sections if you're a guy.
Sorry about that.
Oh, jeez. Thank you guys. There's 104 people watching. Thank
That's
you guys.
awesome.
We appreciate that.
I
That's
see
awesome.
some people in the chat that up for that same challenge, I do believe.
Also, I use this other stuff that's organic. It's called Surround. And Surround has been one of my best friends. To conquer you get certain insects or you're getting leaf damage and you have no idea what it is. This it's a clay. It's organic that you put on your leaves, and
Mhm.
insects come to it and they like take a bite and they're like, this is disgusting. I don't want this stuff, and they just leave the plant alone. And so what happens is all your pepper plants, tomato plants, or whatever you want to grow, they grow nice and healthy. They put a lot of fruit trees now.
I've heard
And
of
so
that.
nothing touches the fruit. The thing is it's great. I love it. It's called Surround. And so if you guys could take a look at that, just put it in YouTube, Surround, and it's also very expensive. But a lot of places are really using that because it's organic. You don't want this pesticides. You don't want that stuff on your plants.
Mhm.
Brampton Gardner says you need some bottle of self tanner.
Hey, in New Jersey, we got the spray tan.
Oh yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, that was a good one, Susan. Non-plant people don't understand that a bag of soil is an acceptable gift.
100%.
Yes,
Yes.
I'll take
That's
soil
right.
any day.
So in
Yeah,
my
like
family,
Christmas,
we get
I got some gardening things, and I was excited about it.
Yes.
so in my family around Christmas time, everybody like get grouped with somebody, and the amount we have to spend on a person is $100, right? A lot of money for whoever you're going to pick. And every year I get soil.
Yeah, but that's
Potting
great.
soil.
That's a great gift.
And so everybody goes, where am I going to get that? And I just tell them, go
Soil
to
and
Ace
mason
Hardware.
jars. Those are both great gifts.
I agree.
And for example, this is one of the bags I got.
Oh, that's cool. I like that bag.
Nice.
So it's seed starting mix, mycorrhizal and humic acid, which you want in your plants. And it's called the Light War. It's by Fox Farm.
Okay.
The only thing about this soil, it has a lot of
The Hillbilly Chicken Ranch said she just wet her plants.
oh, that's classic.
Oh,
Uh,
Susan.
Susan.
Wait till she does that naked gardening video collab. There's got a lot of perlite in it.
Yeah.
hmm
That's the only thing I don't really like about it. I think that's way too much. But then you just mix it with something else.
Yeah.
So that's the way I look at it.
Right.
I mean, these things come in really big chunks.
That's good to know.
But very good soil. But I would mix it with something else. It's like I'm telling you guys, really look into biochar. Biochar is gonna you add biochar and activate it with microbes or your compost. You guys are creating something that you guys will stay there the whole time instead of leaking all over the place. You want that. My biggest thing is adding microbes to the garden. So like I got this microbe brew.
Ooh.
And so I'm adding as many micros from whatever I can figure out. I'm adding to my garden. That's terrible. That's all microbes.
Wow. That's a lot of different thingies.
Joe,
Yeah, a lot of
didn't you
things-
have a guest on that talked about fish emulsion?
No, yeah, a little bit, something in there, yes, but I'm not.
So
not
I
exactly
went to
sure.
Walmart because they said you could buy that at Walmart, but it wasn't the fish emulsion. It was like the fish fertilizer. So I get home with the jug of it. It's solid. It's not, it's supposed to be a liquid. It's completely
not
solid.
good.
So I don't know if it's old or what.
It should be. It might be old. It should
Yeah.
be a smelly, dark, kind of creamy.
It was dark, but it wasn't liquid.
I'm wondering if it will, once you,
Almost
maybe
like
it comes in powder, and then once you put it with the water, Gail, maybe it will.
Yeah, I couldn't even get it out of the jug. So I just took my hose and filled it up till it hit the top and then poured it into a pitcher and then put some more water in there. And I went ahead and just tried to use it.
Yeah.
Jay Dixon. I live in Jackson, New Jersey. I work down ashore, Point Pleasant, Matasquan area, and just think of the Jersey Shore. I'm not too far from the Jersey Shore down at the beach, but I live by Great Adventure, which is basically in the center of the state, a little south of the center of the state. So, which is really cool. But I'm all over the place in New Jersey. New Jersey is a great place to live. Depending on what's every single town is different. It's so weird around here with that. But we have some of the best food now in New Jersey.
It looked like you lived in the country, kind of.
Yeah, it's different than you can even imagine. Middlesex County. So Suzanne, she's from Middlesex County. I grew up in Middlesex County. I grew up in Spotswood, New Jersey. So welcome to the channel, Suzanne. Love it. And it's nice when you start meeting. I met some people down a Jersey Shore, and they're like, "Are you Garter State Gardener?"
Hey, Christina.
And I'm like, "Yes, I am." It's the greatest feeling in the world when you meet people that you don't expect.
That's awesome.
Christine.
There's Christine, Miss Gillian Farms. Awesome. Okay, guys, we're going to go to give out some seeds quick. We'll get some more questions because it's already 8:30.
Yeah.
Time's really flying by really fast. Because we got some other questions to ask. So you guys just stay with me for a little bit. We're going to give out these seeds as fast as we can. Let me see. Where's the StreamYard giveaway tool? And thank you guys all for coming on. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
So
Thank you. Bye.
Welcome. Thanks for inviting us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, everybody. Good luck.
So it's hashtag Naked Gardening Day. If you spell it wrong, I can't help you out, guys. I hope I spelled it right.
It looks right.
So you guys see it on your end because I can't see the chat. So, but you guys see it in the chat, right? Naked Gardening Day. Okay, here's the entries are starting to pop up. Okay, we're good.
Yeah.
So we're going to give 10 winners a chance to win some seeds. And usually I send and if you guys want any of those contest seeds, let me know. The only thing is Dr. Wychee tomato and the Peter Pepper. I'm only going to give you 5 seeds. Everything else comes in packets. But I had to order the Peter Peppers and Dr. Wychee separate. So it's a lot of money, guys. So I gotta check it
Absolutely.
out.
Yeah.
So to go that way. Hold on, guys.
Sorry.
Ian's letting the dog out behind me. If he could get through there.
Is that the boy?
That's Ian. That's my nephew.
Oh, okay. Well, it's a boy.
That's the boy. Yep.
Young man.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, here goes the first winner. Good luck, everyone. You guys can still enter when we're doing this. So who's going to be the first winner? Here we are. Let's go. Who's going to be the winner?
Name.
Indiana Backyard Gardener.
Partner, congratulations.
It's so funny. It passes by Jan's name real slow.
I know. Did you see that too?
Poor Jan.
Uh,
I was gonna yell her name. Riverdale Gardens.
Yay.
Oh, Jan, I feel for Jan.
maybe she's saving up and it'll be like something that she really, really, really wants. Ooh,
Yeah. Yay.
And you know what? We did a giveaway, and it was a burpee grow lights, and it was won by Huga Homestead,
oh, wow. That's,
and it was like a $500 gift.
wow.
One of our gifts that we gave away, and we also gave away $400 gift certificate 1 year, and Andale Homestead won that. So we did
Nice.
we had a seed in a month club, and that's how we generated money to give out to you guys for a big prize.
Right.
And
That's-
hopefully we'll do that again soon. But right now, I just don't have the time to figure that out. But once I do, we'll do it again. That's when money flows. John Brinkworth.
Congrats.
Congrats.
What a last name. That's cool. Brinkworth.
That is a cool name. Lulu's Treasure Trove.
Yay! Congratulations.
Yay.
Make sure you guys email me, please, every single time you win. So if you win 10 times here tonight, you email me 10 times.
Oh, Purple Tea Bear.
Congratulations, Purple Tea Bear.
Hey.
Oh,
Oh,
Marissa.
cool.
Yarn and Craft, yay! Congratulations.
Congrats.
Congratulations, Marietza's Yarn and Crafts.
It always messes with me before it picks the one.
I'm still waiting for Jan. Much chaotic gardening.
Mike, yeah, Mike is the luckiest man in the world.
Congratulations, Mike. I wonder how many seeds he has won for me. So I love it.
He probably doesn't buy any.
2%.
Congrats.
Oh,
2%.
he buys a lot of seeds. Don't let the winning fool you. He keeps buying the seeds, and his wife buys him seeds too.
I seen that video. Congratulations, 2%. Don't you know? Don't you know?
Did you know?
So congratulations to the seed winners there.
I forgot I have something on the stove. I'll be right back.
Okay.
We're going to give away a couple more winners in the next 20 minutes too, which is pretty cool. Becoming a member of this channel has its benefits. I really appreciate everyone there that's been doing that for a long time, and hope you guys enjoy that membership. And it's hopefully it has paid dividends for you. And also, guys, don't be afraid to share each other out. We want people to become part of a community.
Yeah.
This is mine. Connect and grow. Like, yeah, there we go. Kimmy goes shuffle,
there you
shuffle
go.
already, shuffle. Connecting. Tuber Chat has his connect and grow. To me, this is my connect and grow. So you guys can share each other and connect and grow your own channel.
Yeah.
Because the stronger you is the stronger me. That's the way I look at it.
That's right.
Anybody who says you only can watch my channel and that's it, never mind. That's another discussion from something else. But it kind of pesters me when people are like that, and I don't like it. Oh, Jan goes, I won. Well, sort of. Jan, no, you didn't even win. Sort of yet. Not even close, Jan. Now, we seen your name glimpsed in the screen, and then it says, no, nada. We're keeping the streak alive. You're like the Lou Gehrig baseball.
Next week, you need to create a wheel that just has Jan's name on
Oh, yeah.
The Jan wheel.
it. Jan wheel.
Jan. Oh, Jan. Look,
And
Jan.
we'll all be cheering on and hoping she gets it.
Oh, look at that, 2%. Joe, I gave my C's to Jan.
Oh,
So Jan did win.
she
Aw.
did. Yay. Jan won. Yay.
So
Jan
that was
just emailed me. That is awesome. Oh, look at that. 1 second. 1 second, I missed it.
Well, Jan, congratulations.
And Mike's Chaotic Gardening also donated a set of seeds to Jan.
Oh,
what?
that's lovely.
Awesome.
This is your lucky day. Lucky
no.
Woohoo.
Woohoo!
God is donating her seeds to Jan.
And so I like doing these roundtable discussions. Oh, look at that. Look at it. She's a
did
big
too.
winner. Hugo Homestead, send my seeds to Jan too.
Aw.
What a blessing.
Jan, I hope you're writing this down.
That's 3, Jan. That's 3. You're the big winner of the night. In a different kind of sort of way. Oh, yeah. And yeah, that's right. And Butler Family Farm, Jan won a pen. So Butler
Oh,
Family
awesome.
Farm made pens, wood pens, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. Oh, woo, woo. Congratulations, Simply Jan. Right?
Yeah, those are beautiful pins.
Yeah, and it saves me on the postage. Hey, you know what? 64 cents a thing to send out seeds now. 64 times 20 just for seeds. Now I only got 17. That's pretty good. Boom. So we only got about 15 minutes left, guys. First question is, what has been your biggest failure on your garden? What was the thing that you looked forward to and it turned out a complete disaster?
Loofah.
Our corn.
Corn.
Our corn.
Okay, talk about it a little bit. Expand.
Okay, I'll go first. We planted a lot of corn last year, and fertilized it. Spent a lot of time, and it didn't rain, and we don't have water out there, so we lost it all. We didn't get any corn. So
Okay, and how about everybody else?
Mine was loofah, and everything. I was not successful with loofah. 3 years. I'm done with loofah.
I don't blame you. You're like, yeah, 3 years. Wow.
Yeah. But
Oh,
you never
yes.
know. Like the first year I did dill, I wasn't successful. But the second year I did dill, it was as tall as me. So you never know. I mean, you could try that second or third or fourth time and get it right. So maybe don't give up like me.
Maybe just take a break, a year off, and then go at it next year.
I think if I do it again, I want to make sure my seeds are new. You know, maybe
that's
they were
a good idea.
old seeds.
Yeah.
That could be part of it, maybe. I didn't have success with corn either because of ants.
well,
Who else didn't have success with corn?
I don't think anybody had, because we went to the farmer's market to get corn last year. Nobody had any. So it wasn't just us. A lot of people didn't grow corn in our area. So, but we're going to grow it again. But this time I'm not going to buy expensive sweet corn.
Yeah, corn's a very heavy pollinator. And if I've heard that if there aren't other places growing the corn and stuff, it's very hard to grow.
Mhm.
Well,
We grew 3 pounds. I think it was 3 pounds of corn. So it's on, I couldn't tell you how big the field was, but it was a massive field and it took us a long time to seed it and fertilize it. And it was coming up and it was looking beautiful. But like I said, we didn't get any rain. We don't have any water out there. So it died. But I think that happened to a lot of farmers in our area. So,
Right.
but I went and bought that expensive sweet corn and our, what's it called? Just the regular corn. field corn. It was the field corn did much better than the sweet corn. We actually did harvest a couple of ears off of it, but not as much as we had planned. We were looking for hundreds of ears of corn, and we only got maybe a dozen.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't think that anything in the garden is a failure. I think it's an opportunity to ask questions, ask as many people, look in books, read, and try to figure out why.
Everybody told me that loofah's easy to grow and they just throw it in the ground and don't even water it and have no problems at all. So I don't know what the thing is with loofah.
I'm growing it this year, Gail, for the first time, so I'll let you know.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, with corn, you can't just plant 10 corn plants. We got to have the wind. They got to go tassel to the other tassel, and it's not like. It's funny when you go to a store and you see corn, 4 of them for, $5. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? I can't believe people sell corn like that. I just look at them like, I even told one guy, it was actually Ace Hardware, I said, get this off. Nope. What are you doing with 4 things of corn for this expensive? You're ripping people off. You should be known about helping people, not ripping people off. I told the guy that. Because it's like, people spend it's very expensive.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
Joe, make sure Gail saw my comment. Yes. Gail, did you see that comment I left before about loofah? Let me see where.
Oh, is it one of those seeds that you have to trim?
Yes.
Okay. I just learned that this year, that there's actual seeds that you have to trim them so that the actual seed itself gets a chance to pop out, because the shell's so hard.
So you have to trim your loofah seeds?
Juby, can you?
Well, I got them up.
Most seeds.
So it wasn't that. One year the trellis got knocked down. One year they got attacked by ants. Last year we had the drought. It was just one thing on another thing on another thing. So I got the loofah up. I just didn't successfully get one that's any bigger than that.
Okay.
All right.
I know.
I think mine germinated, so we'll see.
I know what your problem is, Gil. You didn't add poo.
Poo?
Poo. You remember
Poo.
Sure, I added some chicken poo at some point. Surely.
the cow manure? Remember that?
Oh, the poo. Yeah, maybe I didn't add the cow poo. That could be possible.
Yeah. Add poo.
So, Gail, do you see the note down below? What Juby said?
Clipping off the end with nail clipper. Okay.
Well,
And
I'm gonna try that.
I finally got my nasturtiums to.
Awesome.
Yeah, sorry. I finally got my nasturtiums to sprout. I soaked them in water for 12 hours, and then
That's
all
awesome.
of them came right up. Never had that happen before. Learned something new.
Well, I'm wondering if you should, like peas, you should soak, was from what I'm learning. I'm just wondering if there's any other seeds I should soak,
Any hard beans, pumpkin beans,
pinto beans, kidney beans.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking about doing that on my giant pumpkins because I only have 3 seeds.
Yeah.
I would try it.
2 chances to get those giant pumpkins this year.
Yep, soak them.
So Helen Ford has a tons of corn seeds. I could send over to her, over 20 packs. Please send me her address. So send me your address. Boom. Let me see. I'm just looking at the chat quick, guys. I can't believe it's almost time to go already. That's crazy.
Time flies.
This has to be definitely one of my fastest lives I ever had.
Okay, what are your jokes?
Well, I mean, look at your guest on here. We're just gorgeous, aren't we? No.
Oh, yes. Was it?
Didn't anyone come up with any jokes?
I had jokes. Do you want me to share the joke I found?
Okay.
Let me see if I can find it again. Oh yeah. Okay, here. No. Why can't the flower ride his bike? Because he lost his pedals.
Oh,
Yay! I like it.
I think we're going to start jokes on Wednesday, Gail.
Yeah, we should do that.
I think that will be really good.
Fun.
You grab some jokes and I'll grab some for Wednesday's
Okay,
gathering.
sounds good.
I'm glad you all like that one.
That was pretty good. I like that.
Yeah. I'm gonna be digging. I gotta get maybe.
There we are. So Serena was coming up with jokes the whole chat, and it was kind of, I can't look at jokes when you're doing interviews. So I have Serena tell me a joke every time at the end of the live. So Serena, go for it. Tell me a joke. I'll highlight it.
Yes.
And it's Serena. Anytime I go live, Serena's in the chat. End of the chat, I'll showcase one of her jokes.
Oh, she's got one in the bank. She's ready.
So thank you, Serena, because when you're doing the live and you're doing interviews, you can't really follow. You're following interviews. You're not following
Right.
jokes per se.
Yeah.
So we're ready, Serena.
take me to your
Joe
reader.
Juby just said, "What did the alien dandelion say to the Earth dandelion? Take me to the weeder."
Good.
That's a cute one, Sarita.
Hmm.
That's funny. Do you want another joke?
Go for it.
What happened to the plant in math class? It grew square roots.
That should be a duh, but it was not. It was
I
like,
know. But if anybody's likes math like I do and is a math person, that's a good one.
yeah, but
Yeah.
would you have gotten it?
Huh?
Would you have gotten it if somebody else told you?
I don't know. Maybe.
Maybe. Uh,
So I'm just waiting for Serena's joke, and then we're going to go back to the wheel. Come on, Serena. We're waiting for you, Serena. The pressure's on. The pressure's on, Serena.
She's trying to pull it out.
So you guys keep on chatting. I'm going to show everybody my guest I'm having on Tuesday.
Okay.
And you guys continue to talk around. What kind of tomatoes?
Heather, are you
What
ready
kind
for Thursday?
Yeah, are you ready, Heather?
yeah, totally ready.
Heather's having her first live ever by
I know.
herself.
I'm running
Yay.
different ideas of what I want to do. So
Good.
I missed Serena's joke. I can't believe it. What happened? I think she gave me the answer.
I'm a little bit nervous. have to
I
say.
didn't see any joke.
You've been up in so many lives, Heather. You'll be fine.
Oh, there it is. Well, Jujubee.
Show up. Be sure to title it "My First Live."
Okay.
Love that. You'll get more people that way.
Serena, I think I got your answer, but I didn't come up with a question. Okay, let me show my. So we have a great guest on Grow Big TV on Tuesday. We're also, next week, we're going to have a fearsome force of Mary's Heirloom Seeds, Gardner Scott, Tony from Simplify Gardening, and Chili Chump on. All those
All
are
on the same night.
all on the same note. It's going to be a round table,
Wow.
Okay.
which
Everybody's
is
posting jokes in the comments.
I know I'm trying to keep up.
I know.
Yeah, put up Riverdale Gardens joke.
okay.
Now they have the jokes. Here it was all dry and everything. Nobody had nothing. I'm just kidding.
Heather's got the jokes all the time. Like, I don't know if she even looks them up. I think they just come right out of her head.
It just randomly, I can't think of a joke. It just happens. You know what I'm saying? I don't plan
Yeah.
it. It just pops out of my mouth.
So
That was cute.
Riverdale Garden says, "Why did Santa Claus have 3 gardens? So he could ho ho ho." Okay, guys. So my Tuesday guest is Ethan Gideon. He's a business owner, a biodynamic farming teacher, permaculture landscape designer, organic garden coach. He is all over the web. You guys we're going to learn a lot about this man. I mean, he's been all over the place writing articles. Let me go back for a second.
This is Tuesday, Joe.
This is Tuesday. He's an experienced student under Dr. Lynn Ingram in the Living Soil Food Web. He's also a student of Matt Powers, knowledgeable business leader, community leader, and a teacher of anyone looking for ways to save the world. He has worked on 250 acres to small homes. He writes as a hobby and in the music community between venue management. He supports local farms, facilitates events, and creates safe spaces. I teach all ages from elementary school to experienced gardeners. And he's all about the future of farms, small properties, indoor grows. He knows everything. My colleges need attention as well. So, we're going to learn a lot from this man on Tuesday, 8 o'clock, Tuesdays and Thursdays on Grow Big TV.
Yeah, I have to
And-
fix the calendar on that.
which is pretty cool.
That's
And,
awesome.
and when we're looking at Grow Big TV, we're all looking for the world's best. So that's the way we do things. So that's how, and we're getting people. It's like, yes, I can't believe he's coming to our show. And you guys will laugh your butt off than some of the people I have tried to get or trying to
Sometimes-
work to get.
Right.
Sometimes all you have to do is ask.
Good.
All they could do is say no.
Like I reached out to Kevin Bacon, the actor. He
Yeah.
has a following. And you got to see some of the other people. So it's pretty. I'm like, okay,
Why not?
if they could say no, who cares? This is like the guy I had from
That's right.
CBS News. He's been on Fox News, CBS, ABC, and Grow Big TV.
See, I'm afraid just to ask fellow YouTubers for interviews, and here Joe's picking famous people and trying to have them on. So he's inspiring me, though, just to ask the question, just to see if they'll say yes. So
You should do it, Gail. Do it.
So, what do you get when you cross Ferdinand and Bull with Lisa Minnelli? You get Fortaleza.
What do you call shoes made out of banana? Or wait, I read that. Where'd it go? Never mind. I lost it. It went.
And so that was a Serena joke, by the way. So that was Serena's joke of the life. So this is another person I was trying to get and do our introduction was Hulk Hogan. So the reason why I picked up the 90-Day Fiance, I picked her up in Uber. I spent like seven hours with her. So she's all over the place in the news. So we talked when she got kicked out of the bar in New Jersey. The first person she was talking to in a car was Hulk Hogan. And so I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. That's Hulk Hogan. And so, yeah, but that's not going to work out. Not right now, that's for sure.
Yeah. He's been around for a really long time.
But hey, you never know. It'd be pretty funny if you have Hulk Hogan come on your channel and you're like, oh my God, that'd be pretty awesome. So, when you guys are doing your channels, do something new. Do something that nobody else has ever done. Don't do the same exact thing. Just do different things and be you. Don't be, if you're you, people kind of generate to it. That's the reason why I like Luke and My Gardener.
Sure.
He had that home feeling. You felt like this is, I felt at home. I felt like it was when he talked, I had something in me that it was just like my heart. It was like, man, this guy's really cool,
You just
And
didn't make
plus
you nervous. You felt at home.
I
Like
felt
you
at
know.
home. Yeah, and we did over time because we've been friends with.
I
We've been
watched a
friends
lot
with.
of his videos.
Funny.
A lot.
I have known Luke for over 12 years, I think. So it's been a long, long, long time, and that's the reason why he's with our channel. Because of those connections. Okay, guys. Yeah, and he's very personable. So definitely. Yeah, I can't even imagine if I got Arnold. I haven't reached out to him, but
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
that would be pretty funny. I put it up and I lift. No, I put it up. I lift it down. I lift it down. I lift it up. I don't know what it was. I don't know what his commercial was. Okay, guys, let's go to the wheel, and then we're going to end this live after the wheel. So let me see.
Good luck, everybody.
So, do you guys see that on your end?
Yes.
The wheel.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm shuffling. So the first thing I'm giving away is the adaption book.
Ooh.
And after the adaptions book, actually, we got 2 of those. Then we have an autoimmune cookbook.
Oh, that's cool.
So we got 3 books. And then we got some.
Oh, good luck, Jan.
And then we got some Thai sweet chili sauce.
Nice.
So we're going to give those 4 things away. That sounds good.
Oh, good luck, Jan.
Okay, so here, let's give the Thai sweet chili sauce away first. Good luck, everyone. Become a member. It helps. It helps. All donations help for the channel. Good luck. Thai sweet chili sauce. Congratulations to Tammy M.
Congrats.
Woo-woo.
So congratulations. You only got to the end of the live to claim your prize. You can't claim it after. You got to claim it in the live. Autoimmune cookbook. No way.
3-time winner.
Mike again? That's so
Congrats,
funny.
Mike. Luckiest man on the earth.
And Melanie from Lathia's Little Hook gifted a membership. Thank you so much for doing that. And Garden State So-and-so won the gifted membership. So congratulations.
Congrats.
Oh, nice.
And Tammy M is here. So congratulations to Tammy M. Hook and rod in hand. And Mike's Chaotic Gardening. I don't know if he's still here, but congratulations to
Yeah.
Mike.
He's still here.
I don't know if he claimed his prize yet. Yep, there he is. Okay. Wow, we got a lot of winners tonight. That's pretty awesome. Okay, here comes the adaptions book. Congratulations, Mike. Congratulations, buddy. Adaptions. Kathleen Moran, congratulations.
Congrats.
Hey.
Congratulations.
And the last one. Congratulations, Kathleen Moran. And Greg Bryson, who's also a Joseph's Journey member who's been here for a long time.
Yes, he has.
So congratulations to Greg Bryson. So guys, thank you guys so much for coming on live. Hopefully you guys had a good time, and we've got a lot of great stuff coming out for 2024, and we all learn from each other, and hopefully we all could in chat too. Everybody share each other out. It really helps everybody. You know, we put all the effort in our work. You guys are always in the channel. You're always doing your thing. It's a lot of time put in, you know? Yeah. So help. Oh, Kathleen is here. Congratulations to Kathleen Moran. So Kathleen's here, which is awesome. And Greg Bryson won. He's also a Joseph's Journey member. If you're a Joseph's Journey member, you automatically win a prize because they're paying a good amount of money to become that member. So congratulations, Greg. So, wow, that was an awesome amount of winners tonight, which is awesome.
Yeah, congratulations to all the winners.
Indiana Backyard Gardener has their seed swap. So Gail Southern Living, she's been promoting the seed swap. It's the best seed swap she has ever been in. So
It
go
is.
check out
True.
Indiana Backyard Gardener for that.
It was an awesome seed swap last year.
And you made me.
Just
So,
see
to end
on
out the
that
night,
picture.
tell everybody when you guys go live. Do you have a schedule? Do you just put out information? So promote your channel for people in the chat to say, hey, I want to check out that person's channel. So say something about yourself and your channel before we leave.
I'm Tina, and I live in Piedmont, Virginia. I do cooking from scratch, dehydrating, gardening. I have chickens. I have some goats. I do my lives on Wednesday with Gail, and I'll be starting a separate live coming up in the next week or so, probably on Monday evenings.
Nice.
Well, Heather, you're fixing to go live.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Milk and Honey Heritage Farm has a Z at the end. I'm going to start my lives. My first one will be Thursday morning. So nice. And I do a lot of, farming, gardening, crafting, cooking, all kinds of stuff.
Awesome. You want me to go next, Gail?
Gail with Gail's Southern Living. I go live on Tuesdays, 5 p.m. Central Time, right before Grow Big TV. And on Friday morning at 10:30, I follow Literature and More with Kathleen with my Broken Hearts Ministry channel.
Yeah. And I have 3 lives. I'm doing one for my Alabama Farm Life. I'm doing it on Wednesdays at noon. And I try to go over all the stuff that I do on the farm and things that are going on. And then on my second channel, which is Literature and More with Kathleen, I'm doing Monday and Fridays at 9:30. And what I'm trying to do is talk about things that can help us make better videos, find free ware that we can use in our videos. It doesn't cost us anything. And tomorrow at 9:30, I'm going to be talking about public domain and some of the things that we can use in our videos that are free. And so maybe I'll see you there tomorrow.
Very nice.
And one last thing, Gail, can you just, before we end this live, can you talk about your ministry channel a little bit? Because I just think it's so important and it touches my heart.
Ministry-Gail. It has a pink and black logo. My mom and I started a homeless ministry after my sister Gretchen passed away. We found out she had been homeless. She didn't ask for help. So we started a ministry about a month and a half after that. And we've been going out every single month since December of 2022. And so I started a channel just for that. And I just show the different donations that I get and have devotions, have a lot of lives. I'm trying to monetize that channel to raise money for the homeless ministry. And we give out food and toiletries and coats and blankets and lunch sacks and all kinds of different stuff to the homeless in Abilene, Texas.
Nice. Very nice.
Thank you so much.
It's a great cause. She does such a great job, her and her mom.
Thank you.
Okay, guys. Well, thank you guys so much. This was a
Thank you,
great
Joe.
live. We basically
Thank
had
you.
over 100 people in the chat for the most of the part during the live here,
Wow.
which is pretty cool. And hopefully you guys really enjoyed that. I want to do more roundtables like this. I just think it helps everybody out. So,
It does.
Yeah.
It really does.
all right. So I'll see everybody during the week. Everybody you guys stay on for 1 second before I get into live. And
Bye, everybody. Congratulations to all the winners, too. Have a blessed week.
Be sure to email Joe your info so he can send out your seeds and books and stuff.
Yes.
Go check out everybody.
Yes.
thank you, everyone. And I'll see you on Tuesday on Grow Big TV.